G'day guys and girls, my name's Jamie Gray and welcome to another Landscape Contractor Magazine test drive. And look, Andrew, we've got a beautiful Cub Cadet here, mate.
Absolutely.
With some pretty cool features too. Why don't you share with everyone at home exactly what's going on?
Well, yeah, the 554 Pro Series, 54-inch cut,
Yep.
27 horsepower Kawasaki. But one of the unique things is a steering wheel zero turn, which is quite different, and four-wheel steering.
So it makes it not very doable, totally doable on those inclines, right?
Yeah, it's a different feeling altogether on the steep stuff.
You're used to those front wheels not being fixed and sliding down the hill, right?
That's it. If you make a turn on anything steep with those caster wheels, it just, you slip and slide, and they're not designed for that. But this, yeah, amazing.
Locks you in straight as an arrow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, why don't we have a look at some of those other features in a bit more detail? So Andrew, we're sporting a beautiful big deck on this mower. Why don't you tell everyone some of the sizes and some of the features?
Yeah, well, it's the 54-inch cutting width.
Yep.
7-gauge steel, really thick steel, all fully welded.
Yep.
A front leading reinforcement strip.
Yep.
Also side reinforcement bracing on the side there.
Perfect. And you've also got the guard on the edge. There's
a rubber guard, which is very forgiving.
Yeah, excellent.
Against trees, and they're quite expensive to replace those other ones. So,
perfect.
And also something small that holds up for transport, where a lot of them just spring back down and they're very hard to load up on your trailer and stuff.
Perfect. So mate, this one's definitely built with durability in mind. How did it feel in terms of ride and comfort?
Comfort, great. The high back seat, the actual back of it's adjustable as well, which is unusual in these.
Okay. Just
like your car seat as well as these, but also you can set the operator weight, so you get that perfect
oh, that's cool.
comfy.
Oh, that's a good feature.
And the steering wheel, of course, is
fully adjustable.
Up and down.
Yeah.
So yeah, once you lock yourself in, it's really comfy.
Well, look, you've already had a little bit of a spin, but why don't we get you back in there? We'll fire it up. There's some good slopes over there.
Yeah.
This one's been designed up to a 20-degree incline, which you can turn across. So why don't we test that out now, and we'll see how she goes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Another good feature of this is the ability to be able to disengage your hydros whilst sitting on the machine or without climbing under the machine. So once your handbrake is in the off position, just a matter of lifting that lever up and your hydros are disengaged if for any reason you have to push the machine. Whereas normally you've got to clamp around underneath with a spanner or a screwdriver and unlock both hydros. It's very simple.
So Andrew, looking down here into the engine bay, mate, we've got a beautiful Kawasaki on board, the FX850V, 27 horsepower.
That's it.
How did it feel on the hills? Plenty of pull?
It's got plenty of grunt. These engines, they're the choice for most contractors in a machine like this.
Yep.
They're just bulletproof.
Yeah. Awesome. And not just one, but twin tanks.
That's 56 in total.
Per side, awesome.
Yeah, which is huge for a machine like this.
What would that sort of roughly work out to in terms of mowing time?
I think you can probably go a day.
Yeah, cool.
It would be pretty close to it.
Yeah, awesome. Depending on how hard you were going, of course. But mate, great looking machine and performed really well so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Andrew, you look pretty comfy in there, but you could really see from that camera angle the true pitch of that little hill there that you were mowing along. So how did it feel?
It felt good. It took a bit of getting used to. It doesn't really look that steep from over here, but once you're on there, it feels quite unnatural.
Yeah, right. And I guess that confidence would build once you got used to the machine, right? Because it really went through and held its angle well.
Absolutely. Like you couldn't take a conventional zero turn along that.
No way.
You'd be sliding down, it'd be dangerous. I mean, you wouldn't, you'd mow up and down, or you just couldn't do it. Whereas this is designed to do that. And, and once you got used to the feeling of sitting sideways, it was terrific.
Awesome. And it looked like it cut well as well. How did the controls feel and how did the cut look to you?
Well, yeah, so smooth. Great cut with these decks, it always is.
Yep.
But turning on those slopes, again, it's something that not just going along them, but making it a downhill turn with ease, and it doesn't spin, it doesn't slide, where your conventional zero turn, you'd be sliding around all over the place.
So who would you see this being a perfect machine for?
Well, large areas, anybody with steep slopes, obviously, but it's fast and it's just as good, obviously, on the flat. So
Yep.
any contractors with large areas and the ability to do slopes like this would be
Cool. Perfect, mate. Excellent. Well, any other final things you want to mention before we wrap up?
Oh, I wouldn't mind one. They're pretty comfy and they do work well.
All right, we'll put it on Sanders' list for you. All right, perfect. Well, look, guys and girls, thanks so much for tuning in for another Landscape Contractor Magazine test drive with Andrew Tulloch. Mate, thanks again for being on board with us as per usual. Make sure you guys and girls out there stay really safe, and we'll catch you next time.